My name is Nkosana Manfred Maposa. I'm your host today on Tales of the Beautiful Game. We are going to be analyzing the MTN 8 Wafa Wafa Cup final between Orlando Pirates and AmaZulu. AmaZulu is the home team, right?
No, Pirates is the home team.
Pirates is the home team. Okay, as you have already seen, I've got Vusumuzi Matwasa here. He's going to be our resident analyst today. But before we go there, let's do some business first. Please do not forget to subscribe. Hit the subscribe button and hit the alarm button so that you know whenever we post something. And also follow us on Twitter, Daily Footy Tales, and on Facebook, Tales of the Beautiful Game. Matwasa, nanso yindaba. Sine finally lana ingesonto angithi. Kusasa. All right. 6 ntambama kusasa ziyakhala eDurban. Ubona njani?
Yeah, it's a very, very tight game.
Tight game.
I think it would be a typical final, yeah.
Wawubona ukuthi bangavele bavuthelele phansi lokho njengalokho abakwenza Sundowns eMazulu.
It's possible anything can happen, but I don't expect it. I expect
you expect a tight game.
A close game. Yeah.
So why do you expect a close game? You think AmaZulu would come to Durban? They're in Durban already and just close shop.
European mentality from the technical team. They don't just open games.
Yeah. Also, Pirates have got this mentality of not opening games.
Yes.
Okay, so where do you think the win will be on here? Whoever wins, umela win will be phambili emuva midfield. We saw against Sundowns when Anopa you predicted accurately which whoever wins this one needs to control the midfield and they need to be proactive in the midfield. This one will win.
I think the teams are pretty balanced in midfield. So the game will be decided on Pirates' backline and the AmaZulu strike force.
So the prerogative basically would be on AmaZulu which will take their opportunities well.
Yeah, and on how they will be structured. If Pirates is a flat 4, I expect AmaZulu to have strikers like 2.
Like 4-4-2
something like 4-4-2, but create ama one-on-one chances, one-on-one situations on Undalo, CBC or Smith or
okay.
Because we saw against the Chiefs if ama defenders the Pirates mawungabafaka under pressure on one can create
you can get ungal.
Yeah.
Okay. I-Pirates yona phambili ngale ngibona ngathi Kemit Erasmus is coming to party, but in that game the Chiefs it seems like their attack wasn't in the game at all.
Yeah, they were not clicking. I did not expect to see Erasmus do Lipasa at the same time.
Why is that though?
Ngoba lento ngathi i-inclusion yawo bobabili yagcina iphushela uNdlondo deeper
to central midfield.
No, not to central. uNdlondo the way ayisedlala ngakhona it was like wayeseku WA.
Okay, all right.
You see, so iyo danger enzakalayo uNdlondo traditionally uyaligcina ibhola.
Okay, and there's an incoming, you don't want an incoming that keeps the ball too much.
Exactly.
You want him to release it fast kubantu abaphambili.
Exactly. Le nto eyenzakalayo bamfayela i-press trap didn't see.
Press trap. It was done, yeah.
So the rest is history.
But on that game, Pirates wasn't impressive. Do you think that was a wake-up call for them?
I think so. The players they are not mature enough psychologically ukuthi bangawina 5 games, 10 games in a row. So going into a cup final kanje, I think it was lento izobenza ba exactly bafuna ukuthi no shayibila last game manje umile.
All right. Akunjeni, because some argue ukuthi Miguel team not being there in that game really literally destroyed Pirates. Is it that important if he misses a game there's such a disastrous performance, or there were other factors involved?
I think there were other factors involved because umsele bekakhona, but umsele impact yakhe ayifani le team, but
okay.
So I expect him to start the team.
So he will be back in this one.
Yes.
Maybe suspension bengalimala.
Yeah.
All right. So at Durban kusasa, who do you think will lift this?
I say it's a very, very tight one, and it will hinge mostly on mistakes by the players in which coach will be clever enough to utilize my weaknesses our opponent. But as it is, I think Pirates stands a better chance because they have better players, and I think they have a better coach as well. Coach Foshoza is still young, but I like what he's doing at AmaZulu right now. Back four vele seyikhona ayijiki back four yakho keeper ukhona back four ikhona midfield Makaula is always there, and that guy is very much underrated.
Okay,
I think he must be playing the national team right now.
all right,
because he's very good.
is that good?
Yeah.
So Muyoba Enkelayo.
Yeah,
Okay.
Makaula is their captain, is there, George Malulega is there, and then there is this guy from Ubalo from Zambia. Is there. I expect this midfield trio to start.
Okay.
And if they decide to play in a 5 midfield, maybe they would like to put a midfield block with 5 players. Maybe because of our Kunene can help the defense, the team defensively and offensively.
All right. So you already see their lineup.
Yeah. I think it's either they go on a 4-5-1 or was 4-4-2.
Okay.
Okay.
Could Mango come back to our own Pirates
Yeah, I think
with this pass versus our defenses Pirates lawana?
ingozi khona lapho ingozi khona, and I think if my Pirates ingaqala nge-flat 4, AmaZulu kuyasomela 5 strikers.
Okay, you should do Mango somela aqale.
Mango I think will definitely start.
Okay.
So Uchidi I think uzoba i-strike partner yakhe because Majoro is injured.
Okay.
So my Pirates ingaqala nge-4, AmaZulu they will stand a better chance
with the 4-4-2. Or with the 2 strikers
and try to create one-on-one situations as well.
Okay.
See. So if Pirates ingaqala nge-3 emuva, AmaZulu abafake strike esiyi-1.
Okay. So in none of these teams plays a wing play basically.
No.
They are more like conservative possession and long ball.
Yeah.
Okay. That tells me to be a boring game basically.
I don't.
It won't.
I don't.
You think it can go end to end in Jalo?
Yeah. It can, but what I expect attacks to be broken.
Okay. Midfield.
Because I expect Pirates to be. Midfield they will sort it out.
Okay.
Team ukhona maybe bazofaka someone like Mnare or Mtswari, umuntu owazi ukuthi i-box to box, ukwazi ukuthi ayimuva ayiphambili, because uNdlondlo playing him there is killing.
Is Ndlondlo really supposed to start out of Pirates? Because it seems like he has been undroppable in those last games.
He hasn't been on form on his last team, especially on his last game against Chiefs. When Maule playing Ndlondlo, you expect him to mawufike menjana
he stands up.
Yeah.
And be counted.
He will stand up. But it wasn't really the case. Maybe it was because he was played a bit deeper.
Okay.
But I expect him to play. I expect Salem to play. I expect Erasmus to play as well. The team.
Okay.
Otherwise, a mover, Mael, I'm not sure whether he will be back. I'm not sure whether he will pass a late fitness. See, but otherwise, I expect Marco to play ahead of Otto. Otto hasn't been impressive at all. Munyani is okay on the right. If Maui would totally rest the right, Maui would feels a bit tired, then Shandu came.
Kunento yenzakeleyo laphana which makes me ask a question. I have to ask it even though it's not the MTN final.
Yes.
Umponjani, how good is he? Because that goal, I think in a way to most of us it made him look stupid. How is he good enough to start for Pirates? Let me start there before I even ask can we blame him for the goal?
I think it's fine that he does that, especially based on what he did on the other games before the derby.
Okay.
See, so dropping him right now will be saying, just pinning the blame on him. No, shy way, who tap you was shy.
But not traditionally, not traditionally in his own right. Would you say I'm comfortable with what Mponjane as our goalkeeper?
Under normal circumstances, I did prefer for yeah, because the Pirates is really finally a Telkom in Mponjane. It was against Baroka, I think. I think most of the fans still remember what happened.
Okay.
And it's not a good memory. But I think ama-goalkeepers they get better with age.
Yeah, okay, because of recent dala ngathi sasemncane. How old is it? 25, 26?
Mponchani must be older than Oforo.
I thought he's a young man.
No, he's not.
I need to read up on this player. Okay. All right. So if he's older, then my question then becomes very valid. Do we need him starting for such a big club in such a big game, or do we need someone who's more secure as opposed who looks to sweep?
Yeah, the problem I think they will be continued. Oforo we are from injury.
So yeah. Okay.
So yeah, now Mponchani played well. Remember first half. Ovimba ama chances are two aga.
Yeah, umjita lo uthi please.
To praise beka udlulile nje kunda.
All right. So their goal, Liana, it also spoke of a compactness here team, because I think if the team was compact, that guy was not going to get Martin. He was not going that free reign to shoot in a tight midfield. It wasn't supposed to happen. So it tells me what should Pirates really need to work on them having a shape, a compact center. But you can't. I don't know. We can blame Ndlondo for losing the ball.
Yes.
But losing a ball as a midfielder, it should be part of. But in my team compact, there should be someone ready to sweep up behind you if you lose the ball. Is it an issue of tactical setup compact, or it's an issue of which he was reckless and the goalkeeper was maybe reckless or of position and as how do you put it?
I think the team was slow from transition from in possession to out of possession. Because when Ndlondo had the ball, Ndlondo ele ball lapho position ka 6. It's like babedlala i-6 bebabili. So imayile ball lapho ama center backs drops back away from the pressure to receive the ball. They do not come to the ball.
Okay.
If the center backs came to the ball, they were going to be in a better position to block to shut down Marat.
Okay.
Manje mile ball when they drop back, you see even left back, yeah, he can only come to my phone more than he want to.
Okay.
So but I think Mponchani could have done it. Yeah, now wenza kahle ngokuphuma. But I think there was a time that I ngazama ukuthi adayive
ngebhandi like the end. Yeah, I also thought the same, but I didn't check how close the chip was close to the bar. Ngoba ingabuya ithinta bar, even if you dive you won't get there. But maybe it's just an issue of which masses analyzer, we can look at all those things. So as a final thought and final, yes, you have said it's tight, but if you were to predict a scoreline, what would you say?
I would say Paris only. If I had to, but if that will hinge on what Pirates field at their back line and what AmaZulu field at their front line.
Okay.
So if we coach Pirates a Baiza lap,
So do you see any penalties? Draw 90 minutes until we get to penalties?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. It can be a giant. It can be. And the Maziama penalty, Pirates ngaba nenkinga. If Pirates is not.
It's not a penalty taking side.
It's not a penalty. It's not a good team. And the Lempians with Bashayama penalty, you usually they dominate games.
Okay.
But dominate a game. So by the time they are finally, they feel like no guys, meaning I didn't see
okay, they feel guilty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that I'm missing out that you would think we should be touching on and letting the viewers know?
For now. Yeah.
All right. Shooting in umsebenzi wami kahle. All right, viewers. Please do not forget to subscribe. Tales of the Beautiful Game on Facebook and Daily Footy Tales on Twitter. Until we meet again, it's me, your host, Nkosana, saying goodbye.
Bye.
Ciao.